What are you looking at, huh? Huh? You trying to start something? Yeah? I can see that aggression, that hate in your eyes. I can tell. You want to scrap, don't you? Well, I have one thing to say to that. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bitch. Oh, you didn't like that one, did you? Yes, it touched a nerve, didn't it? You don't want me to stand up, because once I stand up, you'll be sitting down. So, I'm just saying, is that what you want? Do you want to be sitted down by me? Fine. I'm going to get up. I'm going to go confront you, and I'm going to push you down. Right? Here I come. I'm coming for you. Right? What did you just do? Did you just push me? Did you just push me? I can't believe it. I didn't even do anything to you. I didn't even antagonize you or anything. What the hell, man? I'm calling the police. And they're going to lock you up. They're going to lock you up because I didn't do anything, because I'm a precious victim. What the fuck, dude? But yeah. Playing victim is the topic for today. Yes. And the sneaky kind as well. The ones who are just, they're doing it to, try to get the other person in trouble, even though that other person didn't really do anything. So, that's what we have today. So get ready. Because things like that infuriate me, when people are just, trying to act all emotional, trying to get, sympathy, while also hiding, behind a smile deep down because they know that they're getting away with it. Also, they think. Sometimes karma just comes right back around and slap you across your stupid, ham-looking face. So yes, welcome my freaks and foreskins, whether you're watching this when I'm recording, in a week's time, in a year's time, in the year 2030, 40, 2050, or in the year 3000. It doesn't matter, because I don't give a shit. But yeah, welcome. And if you are from the future, we apologize, because we've probably fucked everything up by then, so yeah. So we're watching a video today by Aber and Preach, which I watch quite frequently on YouTube. It's just one of those channels which I just enjoy watching. They have a good sense of humor, they've made me laugh a good amount of times, and there are things which I agree with and disagree with, but that's good. I find that I like watching channels where, when certain topics are discussed, I don't really like just having someone who I agree with fully, because it's nice that people think differently. So you can get a different perspective maybe, and who knows. So yeah, this video is by Aber and Preach, and it's called When Your Attacker Plays Victim. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the madness, because I feel this is going to get downright stupid. The thing is, right, I want to just say, will there ever come a time where I do a video which is positive on people? I'm just wondering, one day, when hell maybe freezes over, that I will do a video where I'm like, guys, there is no stupid people doing stupid things today. I know, it's a miracle. It's a miracle by the gods. Today we have a video on positivity, love, and health. Everything is just going swimmingly, and people are just in harmony. It's just beautiful, man. It's beautiful. I've never seen this on this earth ever. It's incredible. And I would like you all to witness it with me when we react to this very positive video. Nah. If I did that, you guys would not be fucking interested, would you? You want to see the stupid shit. Well, let's get to the stupid shit.
Okay, this is completely no context, but I thought it was funny, so here we go.
No context.
He's recording me now.
What are you doing?
Just stop recording me. He's trying to record me.
What are
now.
you doing? Stop it.
Stop not hitting you.
What
Get the phone out of my face.
Hey, what are you
This
doing?
person is continuing to assault me. Help me. I don't know the address because he just brought me here on a date after he beat me.
You came over here on your own will.
I did not.
What are you doing?
Stop it.
Hey, stop.
This is what a narcissist does. Help me, please. I've only lived here for 2 weeks. I don't know this person.
What are you doing?
Stop it. Why are you recording me?
Because you're crazy.
I'm like naked in your apartment after you. I just woke up and I don't know what happened.
No, I asked you to leave politely, and you didn't.
I don't know. He's like putting the phone on me and he has like unlocking the door. Unlocking the door right now and he's scaring me.
She was wearing his t-shirt.
That dude was butt naked in bed, and she was right by the exit. Yeah, she really is on the phone with the police. It's not a sketch. You can hear the dispatcher.
Yes.
So guys, this is why dating online can be a dangerous thing. A perfect example right here. You picked up a not so sane person, you brought it back to your place for some rumpity-pumpity, and this is just what happens. This person's just lost it now. Like, I don't know what happened before this, whether they had like a bit of an argument or she just flipped or whatever. I did think at first, like, would this be like a skit or something like that? But just like Abba said there, it does seem like it's real because it does sound like a dispatcher on the other end. But yeah, this is why you have to be careful, guys. Just saying. I mean, I know some of you can just go that, oh, but you know, crazy pussy is crazy, but it could be good. But the thing is, you have to think it could still get you in trouble. Crazy pussy is not always good pussy. And of course, you have to watch out for the red flags so that you don't end up taking someone like this back to your home. See, I know people these days, right, they record everything, and there are things which are recorded which don't need to be recorded, and it's just to be irritating and pointing in people's face or whatever. But shit like this is what it's useful for. Because if this guy, you know, didn't record this, then he could be in trouble. He could be. So, yeah, no matter how calm he is, like, as long as she's putting on the waterworks, he's going to look like the bad one. That's how it tends to be. But because he recorded it, which, well done to him for doing so, to capture what she was actually doing. Stop assaulting me! Stop it! You can't keep doing that, please! He's hurting me! I was going to throw a pillow at the camera, but I'm afraid it'll knock it off. And knowing me, it'll damage my camera. You know, he'll hit something on the way down. So I'm not going to do that, but you know what I mean. These people are just, to me, they're just deranged. So, but fair play to the guy for keeping a calm demeanor. Like, a lot of people in that situation wouldn't. And I think that is sort of the only thing you can do in that situation is just, you know, have that sort of calm demeanor. And if this person's not leaving your house, are they trying to do this to you, then you yourself should call the police. Or, like, if she's calling the police, then, you know, the police will come around and you show them what actually was going on and how she was acting. And then, you know, it will be helpful, very helpful. But like I said, the fact that she's also wearing his shirt as well, that's disrespect, man. That's fucking disrespect. Like, not only are you saying that I assaulted you in my own home, but you're saying I assaulted you in my own home while wearing one of my favourite t-shirts? That I will not have. That will not stand. And to some of you men out there, right, I can understand it could be a situation where, like, you know, you're going on a date, you know, you haven't had some in months, and you come across this woman who, you know, they also want some as well, and you both just, you know, want to go back to her place or your place, and you do, because why not? If you both consenting adults and you just want to, you know, get down, that's fine. But I'm just saying, these days you gotta be fucking cautious. So, yeah, just look out for everything. Be very aware, because people can be very sneaky.
Recording me now.
And she was at the front door. She came back to him because he...
Yes. With his t-shirt on.
She could put her clothes and leave?
Yes.
Okay. This is why I tell y'all, careful with your one-night stands. Yeah, I mean, you don't know these people. You invite them home. Y'all inviting all kinds of crazy. This is why I tell people I don't do that shit. I don't. I mean, it's 2-3 dates. If you can't sniff out the crazy 2-3 dates, take 7 dates. Okay? But y'all be letting these random people in your home. They a little bit unstable.
Oh, just by the way, this is not a man-woman thing.
Yup.
It's for everybody.
Yup.
This is for men. This is advice for men.
I was speaking to men specifically, but yes.
The equivalent is for women too. Don't let anybody in your house like that You don't know who has them screws loose.
Yep.
She woke up a different person.
She sounded a little bit inebriated still, so it sounds like they had some dinner, they had some drinks. He took her home, smashed the goods, and told her, "Can you leave?" And then no. She didn't wake up a different person. They woke up. He's like, "Could you please leave?" And then she snapped.
There's some people that don't deal with rejection.
Do you know what? That is absolutely disgusting if that is true. Of course, it just says alleged, so we don't know. But if it was true, then I would say that's just vile. Like, the fact that you're also married and you're doing this shit is bad enough. But the fact that you have to, make that up so that your husband don't leave you is just atrocious. Allegedly, though, because it's just a comment, you just see right there. But when it comes to things going on in this world, that would not surprise me, especially in the dating scene. The dating scene just... I mean, I'm glad I'm not in that shit anymore. But from some people I've heard, it's toxic as fuck these days. And it doesn't get any better as years go on. So, yeah.
But, he better be careful. Because this is one of them. He said, she said, and honestly, this camera, even though people are like, oh, this is a smoke, it's nothing. She could say before the camera started rolling, he hit her. She could say whatever the fuck she wants. And you don't want to be caught up in a he said, she said, because even though that's not the best evidence.
Especially with the cops.
It just takes one wrong thing. Maybe you were too rough with her in bed. Maybe it was this or that. And that could be enough for you to be catching a charge.
Amber Heard is a occurring thing.
I mean, this is definitely way different, but I get what you're trying to say. Like, is she a liar kind of thing. Yeah. So, and then also for ladies, like, you guys can call it slut, whatever, the shame thing, because I just gave the same advice to dudes, but yeah, it's an even riskier prospect for you ladies.
Yes.
Because y'all the ones who generally disappear after these events.
Yeah.
Y'all the ones who get stuffed in suitcases and get sent floating down the river like a message in a bottle.
Y'all need to be extra careful.
Yeah. So
why don't you just say to man to be extra nice? Yeah. No.
Yeah. I'm sure all the criminals watching this are taking the advice and taking notes.
Oh shit, sorry about that. My bad.
Yeah.
The crazies are really gonna go shit. My bad. I really went crazy on that. Sorry about that.
Listen, I tell people you got to understand your own circumstances and protect yourself. So I tell black dudes, if you with a white girl, be aware. Sorry, you just got to be aware. It's a thing. And I'll tell women, if you a man, you got to be aware. And if that's victim blame, whatever, okay, cool, whatever. I'd rather you be alive than I be virtuous. Me watching this video, like she puts his hands on him multiple times.
So yeah, I think ABBA hits the nail on the head right there when he says, like, oh, the guy could still get in trouble because, something could have happened before, and she could, like, paint it as this sort of thing where she did get roughed up and everything like that. And like ABBA said, they could be having sex, could be a bit too rough, but at that time they both were into it. And now she can use that as sort of leverage to say that, oh, yeah, you can tell he hit me because look, bruise right there and all this sort of other stuff. But the thing is, what doesn't really work in her favor, right? She's trying to play the victim. You can't really do that when you're trying to, go at someone who is holding the camera. Yeah, there is a possibility that he could still get into trouble, like. But I feel because she was being confrontational and it's caught on camera, I think it doesn't really work in her favor. Because obviously, if she was just standing there and just, crying out and, pointing at him or something, saying that he did this, he did that, then yeah, she might be able to, like, get away with it. But because she's, like, going towards him and putting her hands on the phone or him or whatever, like, it doesn't look good for her. Ooh, that's clicking my knee, fucking hell. And of course, when ABBA was talking about, that it can work the other way, where there have been women who turned up missing because of, men just taking advantage of that situation and just doing terrible things. Like, that's what I mean, man. You just have to be careful. You have to be more cautious these days because there are a lot of people that are just nuts. And all they need is that opportunity for them to take, and they'll take it. So just be careful. Be careful out there.
What are you doing?
Stop recording me.
What are
now.
you doing? Stop hitting.
Stop not hitting you. Get the phone out of my face.
Hey, what?
You're in my house. Leave.
It don't matter.
No, it don't matter. But leave. Get your shit. That's what. So that's what telefon. If you were that afraid, you would try to scramble or leave or whatever you.
Yeah.
You're not even trying to do that.
No.
Trying to look for your pants or panties or whatever. Nah. Or just telling the person to stop recording. That everything is wrong in that video.
There was this video of like this streamer, and he's like, I think he's like streaming with this white girl, and the guy's like, yo, listen, if you put your hands on me again, I'll punch you in your face. And she looks at him, she's like, do it. I'll call the cops, and I'll put on the best story you ever heard. And who are they gonna believe? And you see the guy
I saw
quiet.
That. Yeah.
You saw it?
I saw that.
Stop looking at my phone.
So if I slap you right now, are you calling the cops?
If you, first of all, okay, as soon as you reach to try to slap, I box. So I know when to leave some shit.
Who are the cops gonna believe, me or you? Okay, so please stop and be quiet.
Oh, I hate people like that, man. I hate people like that, for fuck's sake. You can even tell with the smirk on her face, like, she knows. She knows she'll get away with it. Like, she could hit you as many times as she wants, and if you hit back, then, yeah, you're the one that's going to be in trouble. It's fucked up how that's the case, though. Because I feel that, yeah, there are men who just, you know, go out and hit women, you know, and they should be, you know, jailed for that. You know, they should be put in prison. But there are also men who are just innocent in the situation, but they can't really do anything. The thing is, right, you shouldn't, like, allow anyone to put their hands on you. And if they do put their hands on you, then they should know what's going to fucking happen. You know what I mean? Like, but I understand this whole thing, like, oh, us men are stronger and everything like that, you know, we can't put our hands on women. Like, from my point of view, right, I feel that it's difficult. Say, for example, if a woman was slapping me or just pushing me about and everything like that, I wouldn't put my hands on them. I would just try and walk away in the opposite direction, just get out of there. Like, the only time I would actually, like, you know, defend myself against a woman is if they're trying to fucking kill me. Like, if they got a knife and they literally said, I'm going to kill you and I'm going to stab you. Or they just have some sort of other weapon where they just want to, you know, cause me brain damage or something. Then that's understandable. You have to fight back because, you know, that's not on. But even then, I think if you come out of that unscathed, that woman is probably going to, like, try and put it all on you that you're the crazy one, you know? That you ran away from the situation because you are the one who is the villain in this story. But, man, it's just so stupid. Like, I'll just say this, right? Whether you're a man or a woman, it's as easy as this. Don't put your fucking hands on someone else. And if you do, then whatever consequences you get, that's down on you. That's down on you. You made that decision to do that. Like, you don't know what that person's capable of. Or if they don't give a fuck. And you want me to be sympathetic towards you when you get what you deserve? Like, it went badly for you? But yeah, like I said, it's just a smirk on this person's face where they're just like, yeah, they know they have the power to do that. They know they'll get away with it because, yeah, just have to put on a sob story. Like, I understand there are situations, right, where the man has been hitting the woman, and rightfully so, that man has been put in prison, and people have, you know, believed the woman. You know, everything's come out all good. You know, the right decision has been made. But there are also situations where there are men who have not come forward, and they're, again, abused by, you know, their wife, their girlfriend, or whatever. Because not only is it's an embarrassing thing to them, you know, they'll be shamed for it and laughed at, but because, you know, they know nothing will be done. I just think it should be looked more into, you know, whether it's a man and a man, woman and a woman, woman and a man, you know. It's just infuriating. It is. Because you could say there are men out there who will just, you know, they just like fighting, they just like abusing the people around them and all this other stuff, right? But there are plenty of us men who just want to live a carefree life and just don't want to do shit like that because we know it's wrong.
I get quiet. And it's just like, you know, I tell a good story. And he's like, well, it's on camera. He's like, it don't matter.
The only thing that's gonna help you is witnesses.
I got my sister right here.
Because I'm putting on the best fucking sob story I could ever put on in my life.
It's on stream, dickhead.
I was like, damn. It probably does matter. But it was just like, you could see it in his head start to clock in like, oh, yeah, this is the circumstances. Mm-hmm. I think you got to be aware of what you messing with.
If someone that, like, does stuff like that, don't respect boundaries, I can never really chill with that person or be like that, especially to that extent. It's like, oh, okay.
That's how you move?
That's how you move. That's the okay. Yeah, we'll never.
Yeah.
We can never be.
Yeah.
How much do you want your wedding to cost?
My thing is not a cost thing. It just needs to.
Say the number. We know. Come on.
I want 2 weddings there. I want one here and I want one abroad in South Africa.
Okay, so you've roughly done the costings, roughly.
I haven't done the cost.
But roughly.
Probably like 600k. Probably even more. Probably like
What currency are we talking about?
pounds.
600,000 pounds for 2 weddings. My God. Like, that is so ridiculous. That is so stupid. Who the fuck would pay that for a wedding? Like, I know there are people out there who, you know, they love their partner very much. You know, they want to give them the special day and everything like that. But 600,000 fucking pounds. What is that like in dollars? Is that like fucking just over 700,000, I think? Something like that? Fuck. Like, to me, right, this is what I feel a wedding should cost between. Like, for one wedding, like a traditional wedding, depending how expensive your taste can be, like, you know, if you have this thing which is, you know, it just costs a bit more and everything like that, I would say roughly estimated between 5k to 15k. Like I said, depending on your tastes, or how, if you want a traditional wedding or not. And of course, if you have, like, she just said there, she wants 2 weddings. Yeah, probably maybe about 30k. Or maybe a bit less than that, who knows? But 600k, my God. I feel like, with people like this, some people are just delusional. Like, they actually don't look into things and how much things cost. Like, they don't know the value of money. They just go like, oh, well, you know, I see celebrities having weddings like that cost a lot, so I'm just going to say that's how much it usually costs for everyone. No! 600k, man. Even if I was a billionaire, I wouldn't pay 600k. Like I said, I love my partner, but fucking hell. For a day, for 600k. I know it's a special day and everything, and of course it's just to show our love and show that we're going to be devoted to each other for the rest of our lives and everything like that, but 600k.
That's definitely 1.23 Canadian.
You're gonna be alone.
Yo, that's crazy.
You're gonna be alone. You're going to be alone.
My girl said, hold up. You gotta appreciate this comment, because look how it started.
My thing is not a cost thing. It just needs to.
Say the number. We know.
We know.
My thing is not a cost thing. Yeah, it's easy to say when you don't gotta pay the 1.2 billion. Anybody who made that money would not be this comfortable saying 1.2 million for a wedding.
I want a wedding here and one abroad.
I mean, that's not that abnormal. Because, like, let's say if you and your partner live in the North American context or Western context, and a lot of your family's in the other country, it's actually really normal to do.
600k.
Like I said, 2 weddings is not crazy. 600k is crazy.
What currency are we talking about?
Pounds. Probably like 500k.
Wedding.
400k.
Wedding.
350.
Wedding.
How much?
You're trolling me.
100k is great. Very much more common, but still.
300k is a whole house.
It's
a whole house. It's a 2-3 bedroom house.
How much?
You're trolling me.
Why am I going down?
You're trolling me.
How much do they cost?
A wedding.
Yeah, my dress, my bridesmaids, my car, my people, my hair, like my ring.
All those things are yours. None of those things you're paying for. That's crazy.
That's crazy. You said my bridesmaids.
It's like,
that's such a crazy number.
Like, I feel, right, if you said to these people, right, if you said that, oh, right, so we have to go for a 50-50 split in the wedding, like whether that's money from you, from me, our families, whatever, right? I bet you that person would think otherwise. They'd be like, we got to be more reasonable now because have to do the 50-50 split if you want to get married. But because, right, the man usually pays for a lot of things when it comes to weddings, I think you get women like this who just take the piss. They just goes, well, it's not my money. So why not? In a way, though, I do feel that she actually doesn't know how much a just regular wedding costs. I do think that. Because she seems surprised. So... But yeah, when it comes to weddings, I'll just say, just be reasonable. Just understand what you're going into and how much things will cost and what needs to be paid and everything like that. Just be reasonable. You know, don't, like, I understand people, they want this sort of, like, fairy tale wedding. But you can still have a fairy tale wedding. That doesn't cost 600 fucking £1,000. Like, whatever happened to, like, the whole romantic thing where, like, oh, I don't care, like, if we have a cheaper wedding or whatever, as long as we are getting married and, you know, we are devoting our lives to each other, having our friends and family around us to share our special day, and all that. Whatever happened to that? You know, just two people who are in love and want to spend the rest of their lives together, and they don't need an expensive wedding. Whatever happened to that? It seems. I know it does still happen, you know. You do get people who are in love and they just, you know, they just want to be married. But you just start getting people like this who just want it, like, to be... How can I explain it? It's like they want it to be Instagram worthy. You know what I mean? Just to try and make, like, other people jealous. That, oh, they got this thing and this thing and that thing. And it's all very expensive. And it shows how much he loves me by buying me these expensive things. And all that sort of shit. It's just... Man. I will say, though, you know, things like Instagram have rotted people's brains. Because they think that everything has to be Instagram worthy. You have to have the best stuff to show off to strangers on the internet to make their blood boil. You know? Ridiculous. So, I'll say to this woman, just try and be a bit more reasonable and look more into it. And there we go. That's what you just got to do. Simple as that.
You're still in your head with that, and I think there's a lot of girls, even guys that are like that. Whatever. In your head, you're still a little girl.
Yeah.
You're still a little girl that wants her prince and her castle. I want to live in a castle, knowing damn well that the chance of that happening are none. But good on you. If that's what makes you live another day, you believe that, boo-boo.
The reason why I know she a little girl is because she don't make no money. Because if she made money, she would never say that shit.
100%.
She's used to other people providing for her. That's it. That's why she don't understand why her number's ridiculous.
I saw.
And she was dropping it too. She went 300, 600, 500.
She don't know. She don't know. She don't know.
Come on, accept something. It's like, this girl's goofy as fuck.
And it's really not what's in the wedding that matter, because all the things that she said, you could have that for under 100K.
You could have.
It's just the amount of money that is just it sounds lavish. It sounds nice.
One thing before we go further, I will have to just say this, right? Even 100K is too much. That is still way too much, in my opinion. You know? Because fucking hell. Just wanted to, you know, get that out there.
So, I saw a clip of this kid crying, and it was his mom recording the kid, and the kid just received his first check, and he just learned about taxes, and he was crying. Understand?
Show me the video.
Come on, man. You got his first check. First check ever in life, boy.
Because he was expected to, lady.
Why your face like that, JoJo?
Probably the taxes. It's probably taxes.
Would you expect it more?
Because you're 18.
JoJo.
Yeah.
Where you going, man?
So if I earned that, why can't I get it?
Because you have to take out federal taxes.
You pay taxes for everything, JoJo.
You lucky ain't no state taxes.
Listen, they take out.
And he just... What happened? Taxes!
Where's all your money gone, Daddy?
Taxes. 9, 10, 11.
When you start to, and I had a moment like that when I had my first job, and I went to see the human resources with my check, and it's like, yo, there's a couple of money missing on my check. No, everything is there. Well, how come I work this and that? And the lady went, Okay. So this is this is that, this is that, this is the government again, this is that, and this is that. They can't do that. Yes, they can. And I went home straight to my mom. My mom was laughing and she's like, yeah.
Welcome to being
Yeah. My mom was waiting for this moment. Yeah. That's life. So when I paid shit for you and you don't like it, you ungrateful son of a bitch, you know exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. My mom was super, she was having a moment.
Yeah, this girl said pre-50 candy.
That's crazy.
Crazy. Anyways, let us know what y'all think in the comments.
Yeah, from the look of his face, yep, that's the case, dude. We're always all crying internally. We are. And those are just one of the reasons. Yep, the joys of taxes. That's life. That's what all people say. So there we go, guys. That was the video. Hope you enjoyed it. This was a good video by Aber and Preach, and the original video will be down below. The moral of this video, just be safe and be cautious and aware of certain people. You know, look out for the red flags when it comes to you know, the dating scene. Be also reasonable when it comes to weddings, and just try to learn to understand, you know, the costs and everything. And just try not to cry internally as much, you know. I mean, I'll just calm down a little, okay? You'll be fine. We'll all get through it. It's okay. But yeah, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, like, subscribe, all that good shit. And I'll see all of you in the next video. Have a great day. And yeah, and I'm out. And I'm peace. I'm just gonna have a moment, you know, maybe like an hour in my bedroom, just to. I'm not gonna cry or anything. Just to do what I need to do, you know.